and welcome back to this new video. This is going to be one of the most interesting video because here in this video we will be learning about how to use images in HTML. It's quite amazing to listen that. So in the same way it's going to be that interesting here. Okay. So now without much of delay, let's get started with the notepad. So wait because before starting with the notepad, I want to tell you one thing over here. So here I am going to open my PC over here. So here in my HTML basics file, you can see two of the images. One is Allu Arjun's image and one more is his upcoming movie Pushpa's image. So in this HTML basics folder, I have two images which I am going to use right now. So I want to tell you that whatever the images which you are going to use, I mean the JPG files which you are going to use, just copy and paste in this file. So I mean in this file means wherever you have saved all these lessons file. Okay, so just copy and paste it in this folder so that you can easily use that. So now let's get started. HTML, which is the most common thing, the code starts and HTML close, then comes body, then later on body close. So now I am going to use Allu Arjun's pic, okay, so which is named as allu, okay, IMGSRC, and here I am going to specify the name of the JPG file .jpg. As it's an JPG file, we should mention it JPG, or if it is an PNG, we should mention it .png. So now let's close this and let's save this. So here select all files. So as it is on lesson number 5, we are going to name it as lesson number 5.html, which is the extension. It's quite mandatory to mention .html. It's an extension. So now save this. So now go back to the folder where you have saved it. So here I have saved it in my HTML basics folder. So now here you can see we have got the lesson number 5 file over here. So now I am going to run this. Let's see what happens after running this. So guys, here you can see we have got the image of Allu Arjun. So here you can see it's quite big, right? So it's quite big. Oh my god, it's quite big and its quality is so good. So now let's change the width and height of this, as it's so big. Let's keep the width as 200 and height as 400. Okay, it might be the good choice. So now let's save this and let's see whether it's going to change its size to small or big. Okay, so here you can see the big image has turned into small because of changing the width and height of it. So one more thing which we are going to learn is alt property. alt So now what is this alt? So now what is this alt over here? So alt is just an alternative when the pic is missing. I mean whenever the image is going to miss. So when the HTML is not going to identify the image in the folder where you have saved it, it's going to just display this text, okay, error 404. Whenever or if else this image gets deleted in the folder where you have saved it, so then the HTML is going to just display error 404. Okay, so now let's try one more pic. IMG. So I have one more pic which is Pushpa, the new upcoming movie of Allu Arjun's. .jpg. As it's an JPG, I am going to mention it as JPG. If you have any other, so just you can mention it. So let's now save this. Now just run this. So here you can see we have got one more image which is so big than the first one. Oh my god, it's so big. Now let's change the width and size of these two. let's specify the width as, okay, let's specify the width as 400, height even let's specify height also 400. Okay, so now let's save this. So whenever you save this, just check whether you have done any mistake, because whenever you do mistake, it's not going to show the pic. Okay, now let's run this. So here you can see the size of the image. So the size of the image has got decreased. So earlier this peak was so big, now it's got decreased as we have changed the width and height of it. So we can even mention alt over here, error 404. Okay, so the next thing which we are going to learn over here is the anchor tag. We can even use anchor tag over here. So let's specify it. allu.jpg, and just close the tag over here and just close the anchor tag. Just close the anchor tag, and even here too we are going to use anchor tag href pushpa, right? pushpa.jpg, and just close the tag, and even here to just close the tag. Okay, so before, whenever you are going to save this, tag, I mean this code, just check whether you have done any of the mistake, because it's not going to display when you do any of the mistake over here. So I am just cross checking whether I have done any of the mistake over here. So I think there's no mistake, so let's save this and run this. Okay, so now just refresh and see. So we have got two images over here. So now as we have used anchor tag, what happens over is, whenever you click on this image, it's going to display its full image. Okay, so now let's click on this and see whether it's going to display its full image or not. Okay, so now we are going to click on this first image. Oh wow, it's going to display its full image. Yeah, it's so pretty, right? So pretty good. And even let's try clicking on the second pic. Oh, even it's opening. Oh, even its second pic is opening. So this is the magic of the anchor tag. So in the previous video we have just created link so that it's going to open a different page. So here it's opening the same image in the full size. Okay, so now let's, so this, I think this is what I want to tell you. So that's it. Have a good day. Meet you in the next video. I hope this video was so interesting. So try using different pics in which you have in your PC, and just keep creating something new or using this image. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. So that's it. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in the next video.